Now we're going to take a look at how Snap&Read works with the Microsoft Edge browser. If you've ever used Snap&Read with the Google Chrome browser, it's going to work exactly the same with the Microsoft Edge browser. Now I've got a page here I'm going to use Snap&Read with, and it's on the Science of Star Trek. And I'm going to activate Snap&Read by clicking on the extension and turning it on, and the Snap&Read toolbar appears on the right-hand side. The top button is the Read All button. If I want to read this page, I'm just going to click it and click wherever I want to start reading.
Is Star Trek really a science show, or just a lot of whiz nonsensical sci-fi?
And when I click the mouse again, it stops reading. Now within this document are some words my students might struggle with really understanding, and to change the complexity of the text, I'm just going to click the dynamic text leveler. And any word that appears now in italics has been changed, or I've got an option if I click on that particular word and I'll see another representation of the word. For instance, nonsensical, click on it and it shows me that Snap&Read has changed that to filled with nonsense. Click on it again and it goes back to the original word. Beautiful, click on it and it shows me that the original word was luxurious. Click on it again and it goes back to the word that we've leveled it with. Now if you dwell on a word for a while and it's only changed a single word, you'll see a pop-up that shows you what the original word was, which in this case is luxurious. I'll click on the dynamic text leveler again and it goes back to the original text. Within the Snap&Read options, I've got the ability also to change or to translate the text into any one of over 100 different languages. Now in this case, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to choose Spanish. And I'm going to go back to the Star Trek page, highlight the text that I want to translate, and now I've got another button that I can click, and it will translate that paragraph into Spanish and read it for me.
¿Es Star Trek realmente un espectáculo de ciencia o simplemente una gran cantidad de ciencia ficción sin sentido?
Click the mouse again and it stops reading. I'm going to go back to English and I'm going to take a look at what happens now when I level this text after I've translated it. Remember the word nonsensical here, fairly complex word. I'm going to level it. It still shows me nonsensical, but if I click on it, I will see the phrase the Snap&Read has changed it to. Click on it again and I'll see the text leveled and translated, so this way we provide additional support for students who don't have English as their first language. And then I'm going to go back and click on the leveling button and we're going to go back to the original text. This is our line highlighter tool. Click on that and I go into the text. You can see I can have a contrasting color for the sentence that the student's reading, with the background text being masked in another color to help give the student some support with different visual strategies. And then finally, important ideas within the text. I've got an outlining tool and I can create a new outline. And when I have information within the document that I want to save, I can go ahead and highlight that text, click the I-beam tool, and it pulls the information over into my outline and saves it for me. It also bookmarks the page that the text came from, and it gives me a bibliography entry for that text.